heels for a moment. Now I'm going to work on stretching up towards the top end of your mat to begin with. I'm going to walk the hands over, then I'm going to shift an arm back, and we'll take a little bit of twist work that way today. So sitting back upon the heels, spreading out your fingers, lifting your chin, and as we start to draw along the ground, breathing in, pulling up, rolling back the shoulders. We'll just come up into a little cat stretch, rounding up through the shoulders, pulling up through the belly, gazing up towards your navel, and then taking the head and the tailbone away, and sitting all of the way back down onto your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and through, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin. Coming up into a little cat stretch, pulling up through the belly, looking up towards your navel, taking your head and tailbone away, and sitting all of the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body through. Lift and open the chest, curling the toes, sending the hips back and taking the head down through your arms. Draw forwards into a strong plank, looking ahead, bending your knees and gently releasing back to your heels. And again, let's bring the body up and through, roll down the shoulders, lifting the chin, curling the toes, easing the heels away, head down, bottom up. Draw forwards into a strong plank, and let's bend the knees and sitting all of the way back to your heels. And again, let's bring the body up and through, rolling down the shoulders, curling the toes, nice long stretch off into the back of your body. Come forwards into a strong plank, and then bending your knees and releasing back to your heels. Drawing the body up and through, rolling open the chest, feel that little bit of a back bend coming in now. Curling the toes and lengthening all the way through from your shoulders to your heels. Come forwards to plank and bending your knees and sitting all of the way back to your heels. Couple more. Let's draw up, lift smoothly if you can. Curl the toes, lengthen all the way back. Come forwards into your plank and bending your knees and sitting on back. And one more time. Pull on up, roll down the shoulders, lifting the chin and curling the toes. This time let's stay here and let's walk a little on the spot. So just drawing down one side of your body and then the other side of your body. Now we're spreading the fingers nice and wide to the ground. And we're lengthening all the way through, from your heel all the way up to your buttocks. And if we can move the hips a little from side to side, we start to gain a little bit more release into the lower back, up in towards your waist. Okay, now let's come back down upon your knees. And let's place your right foot forwards. And we're going to turn the right foot open this morning. So popping it out to a 45-degree angle, placing both of your hands to the inside of your foot. And then gently bending the elbows and lowering your body downwards towards the inside of your leg, towards the floor. And just a little bit of hip opening here this morning. Especially those of you who spend so much time sat at your desk or on your laptop. Just got to get a little bit more release into the hips, which in turn will release the lower back. And let's come back on up, turning your foot straight. Keep both hands on the inside, and if we can lift up the back knee, open to the right, raise your right arm. So again, see how this feels. If it's already quite intense this morning, don't move it. If you feel that you can open your foot again, try and open it so it's flat. Roll onto the outside edge of your back foot and then draw your upper arm back a little bit more. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then gently roll it all of the way back round. Knee coming down towards the floor. We'll come back up with your upper body, driving hips forwards, raising both of your arms, relaxing out your shoulders. If you can, bring your hands together and clasp up your fingers so your first toes straight up. And then I'm going to take a bend towards the right, opening up the left side of your body. And then gently bring it back on up, letting your hands come all of the way back down. Now I'm going to go back into the heel dig, and I popped in also last night, just curling the toes. Now you don't have to do this, but if you'd like to try, curling the toes on the back leg, so that as you ease back, you start to get a little bit of a stretch coming into the arch of your foot on the back foot. Alright, if it doesn't feel good, or if there's too much tension in the knee, then just leave it out, okay? We're looking for a flatter back line, so as much as we can, tilting the tailbone back, pressing from the centre of your chest, and then, if you can, drawing the toes back. But as I always say with this one, if you need to bend your knee, then do. Okay, don't go pushing too hard on the back of the knee. And then let's bring the body all the way back up again. Okay, come around onto your knees for me. Clasp your fingers up, draw them up nice and high. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, activating your waist, and then start to let your arms draw up and over. And breathing in as you draw back on up. Again, activating the waist, breathing out. Let's tilt the body to draw up and over. Breathing in, coming all of the way back up. Breathing out, letting your arms all the way back down again. And let's place forwards your left foot. Taking your right leg back. Turn open your front foot. And just placing down both of your hands to the inside of your foot. So again, looking forwards, relaxing out your shoulders. Let the elbows bend a little. Let the body ease down. Again, without pain. Just drawing through, so you're getting that stretch up into the top part of your left leg, just at the very top of your hamstrings. Alright, now gently move it back on up. Turn your foot straight for the moment. Curl the toes and lift up the back knee. Turn open to the left and raise your left arm. And then see, if you'd like to, drawing your front foot open so you roll automatically onto the edge of your back foot, and then opening your chest a little bit more if you can. And then coming all of the way back round, letting your knee back down upon the floor. Let's raise back up through with your arms, clasping your fingers up together. First finger joining up, okay, and then good hand hold. Move your body over towards the left. Feel that stretch coming into the right side of your body. And then drawing all of the way back up, letting your arms back down. Moving off and onto that back knee. And again, if you want to try maybe curling the toes and then just sitting back a little intentionally into the toes. So you may start to get a little bit of an arch stretch, okay, into that back foot. Toes drawing back up, all right, a little bit more hinge out through the tailbone. You know, it's all those areas, isn't it, that you don't naturally go to straight away. All right, so it's just a little bit more hinge, a little bit more pressure from the centre of your chest. Just see what you can get into this morning. All right, let it go, let it go. All right, let's come around onto your side, onto your back for me. Now, we're going to just talk through your breathing, talk through the usage of your body. Always good to check your body through, okay, before you start your practice, okay? It's one of the luxurious things that we do in Pilates, okay, about self-assessment. So we're drawing the shoulders up towards your ears, rolling them back. So you just want to get a lovely couple of just deep rolls, okay? Notice how the neck muscles feel. Notice how the shoulders feel. And then walk them down. All right, it's just again, like I say, it's like a self-assessment. Working your lower back down towards your imprint. And then releasing your back away. Again, working your lower back down to an imprint. Releasing away and settling. Okay, got your feet parallel. You've got a nice even position through the grounding of your feet. And you're just spreading out your toes. Okay. Now I'm going to start with that breath work here. As you breathe in, your ribs are widening. As you breathe out, blow the breath out, draw the navel back to the spine and try to feel a pickup from pelvic floor all the way up to that rib cage area, underneath the rib cage. As you breathe in, try and let your ribs widen, but without letting your belly rise up. Then as you breathe out, try and draw the navel back to the spine, connect with your core, again drawing up through the arches of your feet, inner lining of your legs, all the way up through that central line of your body. One more time, breath in on its own. And then as you breathe out, blowing the breath out, engaging with your core, pulling in, pulling on up. Okay? Now let's start today with your ab prep. So I'd like you to pop your hands back behind your head, let your elbows open wide to the floor. As you breathe in through your nose, lengthening the back of your neck. As you breathe out through your mouth, raising your upper body, gazing just towards the top of your knees. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine as you slowly lower back to the ground. Breathing in to lengthen the back of the neck. Breathing out, engaging with your core, drawing up through the midline of your body as you lift. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out, engaging with your core as you lower back down. Breathing in to nod the chin. Breathing out, engaging with your core as you lift your upper body. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower back to the floor. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, engaging with the core as you raise your upper body. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out as you lower. Now, if you have a ball, all right, or if you have anything soft you can place between your knees, okay, as you lift, breathing out and squeeze onto the ball. Breathing in to let go, and then breathing out to squeeze as you lower back down, okay? And if you don't have a ball, okay, anything would really do. All right, even your water bottle, okay, it would do. So breathing out as you lower, engaging and squeezing the ball. All right, so breathing in, but basically it's the intention to pull in, to squeeze up, and it might just make you work a little harder through your core. Breathing in, letting go, and breathing out to squeeze as you lower. Now we could do the same thing, making it harder by taking the feet off the ground. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, you can squeeze. And even if you don't, you're not squeezing anything, it's still going to be a bit harder. Breathing in at the top, and then breathing out and squeezing, engaging your core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and squeeze as you lift. Breathing in, let go. And then breathing out, squeeze, engage the core as you lower. One more time. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and squeeze as you lift. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out and squeeze as you lower all of the way back down. Place your feet back down to the ground. I'm going to take away the ball, okay, and I'm going to walk it away so that my heels are resting on it. Again, of course, you could do this with your legs straight down on the floor. I'm going to walk down the shoulders, again, just to rearrange that upper part of your body, pointing through your toes. And as you raise one leg straight up towards the ceiling, breathe in. As you lower the leg back down, breathing out. Swapping legs, breathing in, raising the leg up. And breathing out, engaging with your core as you lower the leg back down. Breathing in, bring the leg up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower. Breathing in, bring the leg up. And breathing out as you lower. Okay, now I'm going to keep my left leg on the ball this time. And as I lift my right leg up, I'm going to draw the ball in with my foot. Now you could also just roll your toes along the ground. Okay, and then breathing out and press it away. So you can do the same thing, all right? It's just breathing in as you draw the leg up, breathing out, engaging the core and pushing down and away. Breathing in to draw the leg up, breathing out, engaging the core. Always remember, bend your knee if your hamstrings are tight. Breathing in, bring the leg up, breathing out as you lower it down. Swap your legs over, okay? So breathing in, bring the left leg up straight, drawing the right knee in. And breathing out as you lower. Breathing in to draw the leg up. Breathing out, engaging with your core as you lower. Breathing in, draw the leg up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower. One more time, breathing in, draw the leg up. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Alright, now I'm going to bring you around over onto your hands and knees. And we're going to come into your plank. So we have worked this up to a 24 breath count. That doesn't mean to say you have to do that today, alright? You see how it gets you, see where you can get to, see what your energy is saying that you can get to today. If you do have a ball or anything that you can put between your heels, sometimes that acts as a little bit of a focus, and you can even think about squeezing a little bit with your heels on your out breath. But fundamentally, always think it's got to be about the lower back, okay, not tilting. It's got to be about the ribs pulling up, shoulders drawing back. Try and always remember to keep your gaze slightly forwards, all right? Try not to drop your head down. All right, so let's come all the way down onto your forearms, unless you have anything going on with your shoulders, in which case you can pop up into your hands at any time. And then as we straighten out with the legs, if we can today, squeezing the backside and maybe squeezing the ball a little. Breathing in and breathing out, navel back to the spine. Good, breathing in, stay steady. And breathing out, belly pulls back. Stop at any point that you need to. Breathing in and out, engage the core. Breathing in and out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. Keep the legs strong. In, out 15. Feel the quads working. In, out 16. Draw your shoulders back. In, out 17. Looking forwards. In, out 18. In, out 19. In, out 20. Pull that bottom rib up. In, out 21. In, out 22. In, out 23. And in, out 24. Gently lower yourself all the way back down to the floor. Alright, so taking the ball up and bringing it just over to the side, to the right hand side of you if you've got it. I'm going to be working in a moment to breaststroke, and I'm going to be working with the ball drawing forwards. Again, you can still do the arm movements even if you're not passing the ball around, okay? But if we can just take the hands out to the floor, I'm just going to release the shoulders a little. Palms flat down, going to roll towards one shoulder. Bring your knees in towards you, okay, as your primary level on this stretch. I can bring my arm up and look up towards my hand, but if you have any problems with that, put your head back down on the floor, drop your arm back down. Some of you might be able to straighten out your bottom leg and maybe have your top foot in front, or you could bring your top foot towards the inside of your inner thigh, coming into fallen tree. Just see what you need to do this morning. The most important thing is that little bit of release on the under shoulder. going to come all the way back round and roll to the other side. Lengthen along, and then again, place the same position for your feet as you did from the other side. And then coming all of the way back round. Now dropping your shoulders down upon the floor, really stretching across the upper back. Relax out your buttocks completely here. And as we breathe in, peeling back both shoulders, as you breathe out, engaging with your core, lifting and hovering, breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower, shoulders coming back down. Breathing in to peel back both shoulders, breathing out, navel back to the spine as you raise your upper body. Good. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out to lower all of the way back down. Again, breathing in, open back with the chest. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out as you lower, shoulders coming back down. Again, breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out, belly pulls up. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out as you lower. And you could continue with that today. Or, okay, and again, like I say, you don't have to use a ball. You could just use your arms anyway. But I've got the ball in my right hand. As we breathe in, we're rolling back shoulders. As we breathe out, we're lifting and hovering. Breathing in to pass the ball up to the left-hand side. And breathing out, drawing it down and releasing both of your shoulders back to the floor. Breathing in, peeling the shoulders back. Breathing out to engage the core to lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. And then breathing out as you draw it on back and releasing your shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back. Breathing out, engaging your core to lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. And breathing out, drawing it back and releasing your shoulders all of the way back. Breathing in, peel back shoulders. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, pass the ball up. And breathing out, draw down and release your shoulders. One more set. Breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out, engage the core. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out and draw it on back. Letting your shoulders back down. Last time, breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out, engage the core. Breathing in, pass the ball up. Breathing out, drawing it back. And release your shoulders back on down. And then if you can gently draw the body back on up. And we're just going to come into thread the needle stretch. So I'm going to take my right arm underneath and take my right ear down towards the ground. And then with your left arm, you can either leave it in front or reach it up or take it back behind you. But just again, you feel comfortable where you need to go. Just take a couple of breaths here with that shoulder going underneath you this time. And then let's change it over, okay? So drawing your left arm underneath. So this is like exactly the opposite stretch, you know, around to what we did last time. So when you were in the other position, it was all about stretching the chest open, and now we're taking that stretch into your rear shoulder. So with your other hand, your right hand, you can either take it upwards, reach it up if that feels good too. Okay, you can take it back behind you, or you can leave it where it is, okay? See what happens. Just try and, you're kind of heavy on the under shoulder if you can be. Try and relax into it a little bit. Okay, and then we're gently going to bring the body back on up. Now popping around to seated. And I'm going to work into your roll back. And then I'm going to also offer up, for those of you who've got something to lean upon, maybe using that, okay? But you could continue certainly with your roll backs if you prefer today. So your hands are on your thighs, okay? Or you're using your band, okay? Maybe you have a cushion behind your back. Breathing in to prepare. And then as you breathe out, engaging with your core, slowly rolling back. Maybe going back just about halfway on that first one. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Really pulling into the core, getting that strong connection, lifting up nice and tall. Breathing in, let the ribs widen. And as you breathe out, sink. Draw your hips down towards your ribs, down towards your hips. Breathing in and breathing out, drawing all of the way back up. And just being, again, really calm. You don't have to rush this. All right, those of you who can go all the way back down to the floor, breathing out, taking that imprint, breathing in and breathing out as you come back up. All right, so the next one I'm going to work into is again a roll back, but I'm going to bend my knees up, and you can use the ball. All right, it's not going to make things any easier, all right, or you can do this without anything behind you. I'm going to take my hands across my chest this time. So taking a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, rounding through the spine, taking a small twist and looking to the elbow. Breathing in, and then breathing out, pulling back on up and back to seated. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, tucking the tailbone under, gently moving, looking back towards the elbow. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with your core as you come back up. And if you can do this with your big toes on the ground, even better. Deep breath in, breathing out, pull back through the belly, you have that little bit of a twist. It's like a variation on your roll back. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging with your core and coming back on up. Try and keep the knees in the same position. Breathe in, breathing out, going back, turning, twisting, looking to the elbow, breathing in and breathing out, engaging with your core and coming back on up. Breathing in, breathing out, tucking under, rolling back, twisting, looking to the elbow. Brilliant, good job everybody. Breathing in, breathing out, and really pull up through your core to bring you back up. Last one. Breathe in, breathing out and tucking under, working back, looking back towards your elbow, breathing in and breathing out and coming back up. All right, good. All right, take away your ball. I'm going to do a little bit of work for your triceps. So taking your hands back behind you, rolling open your shoulders. As you dip back, breathing in. As you push upwards, breathing out. Again, as you dip back, breathing in. As you push upwards, breathing out. And that's hard enough today, carry on. All right, or if you just prefer that one, or you're straightening your legs, engaging your core first, breathing out, pulling up through with your hips and pointing your toes down, breathing into lower. All right, so on this one, I just really want you to engage with the core before you lift. All right, because it's a little bit harder to do that halfway through. So as you come up, breathing out, belly pulls back, breathing in. For those of you who just want to challenge a little bit today, you could try raising a leg up a little as you lift and breathing into lower. All right, so as you come up, breathing out, lift, breathing into lower. You don't have to, okay, if you feel like it, go for it. Breathing out and breathing in. Again, breathing out and breathing in. Two more if you can. Breathing out and breathing in. One more. Good job. All right, let's open up the triceps a little, give them a bit of release. So coming into your chosen seated position, and let's draw one hand back. So giving your triceps an assisted stretch, or If it's easy enough to find your fingers behind your back, by all means, take that position. Okay, lifting your chin if you can. This is the one where, you know, it's quite easy to maybe find the fingers, but then you kind of drop your body forwards. So trying to be as upright as we can be. And then swap it on over. So get maybe a little assistance with the stretch. Maybe you're reaching back round, maybe you're finding the fingers, lifting up with your chest. And just breathe into that stretch. Again, it's not just the tricep. When you take this stretch, it's all around the upper back. Okay, and then coming back down. Now let's come around onto your side. Now I'm going to be working into single leg raise. If you have anything to prop your feet upon so that you're a little bit more destabilised, you could try that. Again, like I say, a water bottle would be just as good instead of a ball. And then I'm going to be working the glutes by bringing the knee to come forwards and backwards with the ball possibly behind your knee. But again, like I say, anything could go behind the knee if you wanted to. It's the position of the leg really that's the important key bit. So coming around onto your side, head resting along your arm, and if you are using anything underneath your bottom leg, just try and be light so that the bottom leg is also working, alright? You could equally just hover it from the floor, alright? That would work. Now as you raise the top leg, breathing out. As you lower it back down, breathing in. As you lift the leg up, breathe out, engage the core. And breathing in as you lower. As you take the leg away, breathing out. As you lower it back down, breathing in. So really again, engage with the core as you extend the leg away, breathing in to lower. Breathing out, working your adductors and abductors, inside and outside of your leg, upper thigh. You're also working to range of motion of your hip, okay, which again, like I said earlier, does manifest a little bit of relief for the lower back. And as we take the leg away, you just really want to get, again, that engagement with your core, rather than using your surface back muscles, which some people do use. So breathing out, pressing the leg away. In as you lower, try and keep the toes pointed if you can. And lower one more time. And relax. Alright, now propping the head up, if that feels okay to do so. And I bring that ball in so it's going behind the top knee. But again, anything would do, and also you could still do this exercise without anything. Now, having the bottom knee slightly forwards is going to make it easier on the balance. As you bring your knee forwards, breathing in. As you push your heel back, breathing out. As you draw your knee forwards, breathing in. As you push back, engaging the core as you press away. Again, breathing in, drawing forwards, breathing out, pushing back. Now, for all levels, okay, whatever you're using, straightening your bottom leg is going to make it harder. Breathing in, coming forwards, breathing out and pressing back. Again, breathing in, drawing forwards, breathing out, squeezing, using your buttock as you draw the knee back. Again, breathing in, try and keep your upper body really, really still. Maybe with your front hands, go for a little less pressure, okay? So try and find your balance without pushing too hard into your front hand. I know I need it a little bit when I come forwards, okay? Not so much when I go back. Again, breathing in to come forwards, breathing out and engaging the core as you go back. 2 more if you can. In, out as you push back. 1 more time. In, out as you push back. Alright, take away the ball. And then let's from here, just bring that back top leg in. Alright, this isn't, again, relevant to what you've just been doing with your leg. But we're coming into a little bit of a quad stretch here. So now, tilting your pelvis forward, squeezing your backside, and seeing if you can draw the knee back a little bit. can relax. Now I'm going to come around onto your back from here. We're going to go to your 100. So all the way back onto your back. All right, lifting up, releasing out with your hips. You can use your ball again any way you wish. All right, so as I've said before with the 100, you can have it between your knees, between your ankles. If you're like me, you like playing around with things, you can even put it into your feet. You can take your legs up and you can hold it up into a nice little balance. All right, so I'm going to let you choose whatever you think is the right thing for you. Position your legs as such. And then as we come up, you can even use your water bottle, couldn't you? You could easily place that, as long as it's not glass. Okay, you could, also don't drop it on your face. Okay, but you could balance anything on your feet really. Coming up with your head, neck and shoulders, maybe supporting your neck. You want a neutral spine, all right? So whatever that means, if you need to bend your knees, then do so. All right, then from here, those of you who don't need to support your neck, pat the air by your side. All right, so let's find where you need to be today. Set up your breath pattern, breathing in for about 4, and then breathing out for about 6. As you breathe in, your ribs are widening. As you breathe out, you're connecting and engaging with the core, that deep center part of your body. And we're going with 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60. Kind of think about squeezing a sponge inside of your body with 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 76, 7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let it down. Alright, so I'm going to take a little release in for your neck, okay? Let's from here just draw that head down in towards your chest. And try and give yourself a double chin. And then release the head out. And then turn your gaze to one side. So position your head across. Again, you might just after a moment need to pick your head up and place your ear a little bit further down. But just to really try and take the head over as far as you can. Maybe draw your shoulders down a little bit too. And then bring it back to the middle. Okay, now again, draw yourself in for a double chin. Try and move the back of your neck a little bit closer to the floor. And then release the head up. And then turn your head in the opposite direction. And then after a moment, maybe if it feels okay, lift the head up and take the ear a bit further over. Relax down your shoulders. And bring it back round to the middle. Let's come around to the other side of your body to work your hips and your glutes. Alright, so stacking up your hips, Okay, pushing out. Again, if you're not using a ball, maybe just floating the bottom leg a little from the floor if you want to. And as you lift that top leg, breathing out. As you lower it back down, breathing in. And again, as you extend the leg away, breathe out, navel back to the spine, breathing in as you lower it back down. Okay, so being really nice and light on that bottom leg. Okay, but also it's working, you know, it's working to hold that leg in position, breathing out to lift, in as you lower. Again, navel back to the spine as you lift, breathing in as you lower. Again, breathing out, press the leg away, and breathing in as you lower. Breathing out to float the leg away, and breathing in as you lower. Good, nice strong connection. Push and lower. Good, one more time. Alright, then we'll bring that leg in. Okay, the ball in. Place it behind the knee, propping the head up, or just bending the knee up. That will work too. Breathing in to draw the knee forwards. Breathing out and push back into your heel. Breathing in as you come forwards. Breathing out, working through the buttocks as you push back. Again, breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out and taking it back. Alright, so knee bend is going to keep it a little bit easier. Straightening out the bottom leg is going to make it harder. Breathing in, breathing out, squeeze as you go back. And again, in to come forwards. As you go back, engage the core to stop yourself from rolling back. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, heel pushing back. And again, in to come forwards. Out, heel pushing back. Good. And again, in to come forwards. Out, heel pressing on back. Two more. In and out, pushing back. One more. And pressing on back. Okay, take away the ball. Come into a little bit of a quad stretch there. Alright, nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, draw the knee back. Tilt the pelvis forwards. Squeeze the backside. And release. Okay, pop yourself back over onto your back. Now I'm going to work into your heel dig from here, okay, which of course we can do on the floor. You can do this with anything underneath your sacrum that would lift you higher, alright? It will just make it a little bit harder, okay? And also, again, what you might find just to destabilise the body is just being a little bit off the ground, alright? But certainly, like I say, you don't have to. So I'm placing the ball underneath the sacrum, and I'm bringing my heels up, flexing out at the heels. And as we take one heel towards the floor, breathing out, digging the heel away, and breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out to heel dig down, breathing in, okay? So, for those of you who are on the ball or on anything a little bit higher, try taking your fingers out to the side, okay, so that you're balancing. For those of you flat on the floor, okay, try taking your opposite arm to your leg as you go back and breathing in. Breathing out to dig down, breathing in, come back up, okay? And equally, those of you who are on the ball who want an extra challenge, do that work with your opposite arm. So again, it gives your brain something to think about as well. But again, just try and always come back to your principles. Think about how much you're working from the core, okay? If you've made it so hard that you can't hold a balance at all, all right, rein it back in just a little bit. Breathing out and breathing in. Again, breathing out, breathing in. All right, two more. And in. Good, one more. Alright, feet back down on the ground. Now here it is, if you do have a cushion or you're using your ball, and I'm going to work the ball or the cushion all the way up into the curve of your lumbar spine, and then I'm going to drop my back over it. So on this one now, I'm working into release for the back. So the back is curved over, whatever you can place in underneath. Again, if you have nothing, you can still do this flat on the floor. And as we're looking from here, to tilt the pelvis forwards, breathing out, and then breathing in as you release. Alright, so even, a rolled up towel, anything will do. What we find, we do this right at the beginning of your practice, is we can only go so far because the ground is in the way. So when you're on something where you can lift your body, you can encourage a little bit more range into the back. Alright? And like I said, a towel would work just as well. Rolled up towel or a cushion. Alright, just a couple more. And if you put your hands on your belly, you're going to feel your abdominals are still working. Okay? Even though it may feel it's a little bit easier. Alright, now lifting your hips up. And our last one on our backs, I want to just place the ball or the cushion between your shoulder blades. So again, now we're opening the chest again. So when we let the chest open, we're letting the head go back. Now if your head doesn't get onto the floor, maybe whatever you've got behind your back is lifting you too high, put a cushion or something behind the head. Alright, just to let your body open. And I'm going to come back to where we started, with the hands back behind the head and coming into your ab prep. So breathing in, breathing out as you lift your body up, breathing in, and then breathing out as you come back down, opening out your chest. Again, breathing in, nodding the chin, breathing out to lift, breathing in, breathing out as you lower. But, definitely a rolled up cushion between your shoulder blades does the same thing. And like I say, whilst it may take a little bit of the hard work out of it, it's okay because we're doing something else for the body. We're opening up your pectoral muscles. Breathing in and out to lift. Breathing in and out as you lower. Last one, breathing in and out to lift, breathing in and out as you lower. And then we'll carefully remove whatever we have behind our backs and come back around to seated. Now the last position I want to use today, I'm going to take the feet in a kind of butterfly effect in front of the body. You could on this one sit up on a cushion, alright, or a book, okay, just so your hips are a little bit higher. If when you get to this position, you find yourself dropping back and it's impossible to stay up, alright, that would be the key point when you wanted something underneath you. Now we're going to work into the size of your body. I'm going to do the lifting of the hips today on this one. So we'll do a couple of repetitions on one side, then the other side, and then we'll do the arm sweeping, okay? So I'm going to take one hand to the floor, the other arm's coming all the way up, and then lift your hip, your buttock off the ground. Now keep in that position, take a breath in. As you breathe out, press down, engage your core and lower your hip to the ground. Breathe in, let it up. Breathing out, press your hip to the ground, engage your core. I know it's very subtle, you've really got to draw into the core usage. Breathing out, press down, breathing in. And again, keep your chin up, breathing out, press down. And it's a very subtle area to the back of your pelvis. Comes into quadratus laborum, comes also into the oblique muscles. Try not to use this hand on the floor to press you down too much. I know that's tempting. One more. Breathing out, keep down, take that hand down. swap it over. Okay, so as you lift that hip up, breathe in, breathing out, press down, breathe in, let it lift. Breathing out, press down, breathe in, let it lift. Engage the core, press down, breathe in, let it lift. Breathing out, press down, breathe in, let it lift. 2 more, breathe out to press down, breathe in, 1 more, keep it down, let that arm down. Raising, so we're going to take 3 presses. So lifting your hip and breathe out, 1, breathe in, lift. Breathe out 2, breathe in, lift. Breathe out 3, keep it down and reach forwards. Breathe in, out, sweep it all the way around, hand to the floor, lift the other buttock. Breathing out, press down, breathe in, lift. Breathing out, press down, breathe in, lift. 1 more, breathing out, press down, keep it down, breathe in, and breathing out, sweep that arm all of the way around, and swap it on over. Lift the buttock, breathing out, press down, breathe in, lift. Breathing out, engage, press down, breathe in, lift. And again, 1 more, down, press down, keep it down, breathe in, breathe out, all of the way back and round. 1 more time, lift the hip up, breathing out to press down, breathe in, lift. Breathing out, press down, into lift. 1 more, breathing out, press down, keep it locked down, breathing in, breathing out, all of the way back and round. Beautiful. All right, bend up your knees for me, and we're going to go into reaching in and under. So work through, if you can, finding your elbows and just move it back a little. And as I was talking about this on Monday, all right, just try and relax into the stretch. So, you know, often we get hold of a stretch and we pull for all our might. But if you can, just try and think into your lower back. Try and pull back with your belly and drawing down into the stretch, rather than trying to battle with your body to make it happen. Okay, and then taking hold of your fingers and then holding on. And again, same thing. Still pull back through the belly, still draw down with your shoulders. And then changing the hold over, and then coming back again. And drawing all of the way back up. All right, now we're going to just bend up the right knee, take it over the top of your left. Okay, you may choose to keep your left leg straight today or tuck it up to the side of you. Drawing in your left arm to your right knee, hug the knee in, sit the body up tall and taking your gaze over your shoulder. If that's enough, stay as you are. If it felt good to, take your elbow across and draw your body round further. If it feels good to bind, go underneath your knee, find your fingers and twist around further. And then gently release. Change legs. So hug in your left leg, take it over the top of your right. If this is enough, stay as. Okay, if you can take that leg to the side of you, maybe do so. Get a little bit more hip work when you do that, but we've got to protect the knee. And then from here, drawing in your opposite arm to your opposite leg, looking over your shoulder, maybe going to half prayer, or maybe binding. And releasing it back round. Okay. Either sit upon your heels or sit cross-legged, whichever one suits with you. Clasping your fingers back behind you, rolling back your shoulders, and then gently drawing your head downwards, finding that stretch along the back of your neck. Again, just try to relax into it, try not to force it to happen. And tucking your chin across a little and looking down into the corner of your body. And bringing the head through to the middle and bring your head across to the other side. And bringing the head through to the middle. And let's just bring those arms forwards of your body, tucking the head in. As you breathe in, let's raise the arms. As you breathe out, let's open back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's bring the shoulders forwards, tucking the head in. As you come up through with your arms, breathing in. As you breathe out, opening back and around. One more time. Dropping your shoulders forwards. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out, opening it back. Rolling the shoulders and letting go.